Zhao snap, and he tells Mrs. Roy that he felt pity for Molly because lots of people knew she had a beautiful talent that her mother wouldn't let her pursue. Mrs. Roy refuses to believe lots of people knew about this side of her daughter and she didn't, so she assumes she must have been a bad writer and that's why she ended things. Later, Mrs. Roy acknowledges that Sheng Yao was accurate in that she didn't know Molly well. She wouldn't have known about all of this extra formation, though, if she hadn't been such a strict mother. When Ava returns home the following day with poor grades, Mrs. Roy is so enraged that she nearly beats her with a duster, but she stops herself just in time because she has a hallucination of Molly intervening. Sometime later, Mrs. Roy goes to see Dr. Zhao again, this time asking to become her patient. She explains she's been losing control of her emotions and she's had trouble sleeping, so she worries it may be depression. Drive. Zhao thinks it's too soon to tell since it may also be the grief that isn't being dealt with, prompting Mrs. Roy to confess she's been watching Molly's memories. One of these memories had been of Molly stealing a hairpin and bringing it home as a gift to her mother, who had scolded her for wasting money. Mrs. Roy has come to understand she didn't know her daughter